रात में ले चलूं। ही ही। हेलो एवरीबॉडी। इट्स लाइव। माइन। तू बोल सकता है।
डीडी ऐसी खेल।
नहीं,
डू इट।
आज मैंने बहुत मेहनत करी है माइनक्राफ्ट में।
कल को कर लेना भाई। माइनक्राफ्ट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गो अवे। इट इज समथिंग यू लाइक। कुछ नया कर।
हाँ।
हद होगी भाई। काउस की तरह की आवाज निकाल रहा है जो माइनक्राफ्ट की।
हाँ,
लिटरली।
मेरे को टाइटल चेंज करना नहीं आता। मेरे को टाइटल चेंज करना नहीं आता।
गूगल इट।
मतलब मैं लाइव हो चुका हूँ।
भाई जब स्ट्रीम हो जाएगी अब रेसिपी चेंज हो जाएगा टाइटल। जस्ट चेंज इट। सर्च कर हो जाता है चेंज। इट इज नॉट अ बिग डील। प्लीज बेगिंग।
इसकी आवाज़ क्यों नहीं आ रही? हाँ, अब आ रही है। ओके ओके ओके, ठीक है। दूसरा गेम ट्राई करते हैं। गेम का नाम है डोकी डोकी लिटरेचर क्लब। I don't know anything about it. देखते हैं भाई, ट्राई करके। What is it about? How is it? I don't know. तो मैंने अभी पहली बार बैकग्राउंड में खोला एंड चित्र बढ़िया है। ऐसा कुछ खास नहीं है बट चित्र बढ़िया है। देखो, तुम भी देखो चित्र। क्या दिख रहा है चित्र? हाँ, कैन यू सी द चित्र माय गाइज? ये दिख नहीं रहा है। ये क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है? हाँ, इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही है? मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा। एक बारी फुल स्क्रीन में डाल के देखो क्या। ये विंडोड है अभी तो भाई। व्हाट द हेल, डिस्प्ले कैप्चर करना पड़ेगा मेरे को। देख लो भाई, फिर से मेरी डिस्प्ले देख लो, तुम सब देख लो तुम। इससे पीछे वार्निंग आई थी अभी कि दिस गेम इज़ नॉट फॉर चिल्ड्रन हु गेट डिस्टर्ब्ड इजीली, ऐसा कुछ लिखा था। a sec. Okay, yes, back. Yes, back. यार साला ये सब तभी होता है जब मैं डिस्प्ले चालू करता हूँ. बढ़िया. ठीक है, तो इंडिविजुअल सफरिंग फ्रॉम एंजाइटी और डिप्रेशन में नॉट have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit blah, 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 blah. Am I suffering from anxiety or depression? Should I play this game or not? I agree. ठीक है भाई, I agree. Okay, आगे बढ़ो. Come on. Team Salvato. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. हाँ, यही लिखा था exactly. थोड़ा सा म्यूजिक वॉल्यूम कम कर देते हैं है ना, और फुल स्क्रीन पे डाल देते हैं इसको. ठीक है, बढ़िया. फेयर इनफ. नहीं, नॉट फेयर इनफ. नॉट कैप्चरिंग एनी मोर. व्हाट द हेल डूड. एक बार अभी गेम कैप्चर चालू करके देखते हैं. आ रहा है क्या? नहीं आ रहा. ये क्या OBS का गेम कैप्चर इसको गेम कंसिडर नहीं करता है? माई क्वेश्चन इज दिस. क्या ऐसा केस है मेरे दोस्तों? अभी दिख रहा है? नो, वाई फकिंग नॉट. डिस्प्ले कैप्चर में कैसे नहीं आ सकता है ये? विंडो में आ रहा है. विंडो ऐसे विंडोड. हाँ, विंडोड में आ रहा है. ठीक है भाई, ऐसे ही खेलो तुम. ये देखो नीचे बाहर देखो मेरा क्या क्या खुला हुआ है. ठीक है. ओ गॉड. न्यू गेम, प्लीज एंटर योर नेम. रैड फूड गाई. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Red Hood guy. जी भाई, नाम बिल्कुल सूट नहीं कर रहा. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, ये dude guy यार हर बार जब मैं ये नाम ले रहा हूँ मेरे को अजीब लग रहा है यहाँ पर. It doesn't suit at all यहाँ पर इस जगह पे. नाम अच्छा है, यहाँ नहीं सूट करता. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skill before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, so abhi tak we know that Sayori is a psychopath. Bro is clueless. Yes, of course I am clueless. I don't know anything. No, nothing. हाँ ठीक है, clueless is the right word. तो Sayori is an overthinker. पहले गाना रोको, इतना जो मर्ज हो रहा है ना मेरे कान में आके. हाँ, the day school is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. ये किस चीज़ पे impress हो रही है Sayori? We are more lost than her. And she's being impressed. Change the thumbnail and the title, my dude. हाँ, कैसे होता है? कैसे? ठीक है भाई, बाद में कर देंगे, कोई बात नहीं. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. If Sayori is the vice president of the literature club, I myself am not joining literature club ever. I am not. यार एक तो पहले कुछ करो इसका, प्लीज कुछ करो। ये फुल स्क्रीन में क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है? हो गया, चलो ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। नहीं, अब मेरा कर्सर गायब है। हाउ फक्ड कैन इट बी? स्ट्रीम पे कर्सर दिख रहा है? हाँ दिख रहा है, मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा है। वाओ सायरी, हाँ ठीक है चलो। नॉट दैट आई वाज aware that she had any interest in literature. Press escape. Now what? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. अरे what the hell भाई, ये इसी की बीटी है। नहीं हो रहा है भाई गेम कैप्चर, नहीं हो रहा है गेम कैप्चर। I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself. Since she was the first one to show interest of, हाँ ठीक है ये पढ़ लिया। That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Seriously, bhai, I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the classroom. Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Simp Sayuri. True vibe. Sayuri is ajeeb abhi tak. Sayuri is the ajeebest girl I've seen yet. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Reddit guy. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, now I see. शायद Reddit guy join कर लेगा club for obvious reasons. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. Simp red hood guy. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica. Oh, my darling. That's right. It's great to see you again, Redwood guy. Monica smiles sweetly. भाई ये पिघल गया है भाई ये पिघल गया है लौंडा. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. Yeah, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Red guy. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Natsuki. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? भाई ये क्या क्लब है? ये क्लब है कि कहाँ आया हूँ मैं? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woohoo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Gathering vibes. Wow, yes. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. तो Sayuri ऐसे बोल रहे It's delicious! ठीक है. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each one of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. She made cakes for you. Wow. Yeah, she did. She did. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? This girl next to you? Sayuri? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica the goat. Yep, she is. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Babri, relatable shit. Relatable as fuck. ये तो रियल लाइफ हो रही है थोड़ी थोड़ी. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. My daily life. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. ड्रीम तो है देखो. ड्रीम तो बन रहा है. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Red Hood Kai, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just get scared, I guess. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. ये कौन सी लड़की बोलती है भाई? Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand that. How Natsuki feels. Okay. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have written experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example that help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them in front of each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Red Hood guy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Of course you would, motherfucker. Of course you would. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Redwood guy. You all... I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Told you you'd join, motherfucker. You'll fucking join. Choice. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me at once more. Reddit guy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hihi. Yeah. अब ये ही करके बोल देगी तो भाई फिर तो लिखना पड़ेगा. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Red Guy. Since we are already here, do you want to walk home together? Pigal gaya londa. That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Okay, we are walking home. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and our dear? Monica! Oh, and of course, Monica, of course. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Now is the real thing. We have to choose words जिससे हम एक poem बनाएंगे. ठीक है. Broken. अच्छा, ये जो उचक रहे हैं इनको उससे अच्छा लगेगा, राइट? ठीक है. इसमें मोनिका का ये पर्पल बार वाला कैरेक्टर है, राइट? बताओ. नो, कौन सा है? मोनिका का कौन सा है? यूरी है वो. मोनिका कौन सी है? मोनिका. नो वन. इसमें है ही नहीं, तो मतलब किसी को इम्प्रेस नहीं करना ना. मतलब यूरी कर ले. ठीक है. यूरी को क्या पसंद आएगा? वॉर्म. नहीं, एक ही उछाले जा रहा हूँ मैं. ये थोड़ा गंदा साउंड किया, बट ठीक है. ब्यूटी. अरे हाउ रेनबो. अरे व्हाट द. अच्छा, वो इट डजंट मैटर. सच में मिजरी. हाँ, इट डजंट मैटर आई गेस. होपलेस. लस्ट. बाबा. लिपस्टिक. फैंटेसी. ट्रेजर. I don't know where am I heading. Romance. Insight. Death. Skirt. Sensation. Misfortune. Dazzle. Shame. Wrath. Marshmallow. ठीक है. We chose it. Milk Lama. Lust. Hi again, Redwood guy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature क्या होता है भाई? Literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Reddit guy. I hope this isn't too into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. And I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, we've got a warning. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Reddit guy always gives it his best. As long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I guess और किसका room काफी messy है? Maybe someone I know. Care. And you almost set your house on fire once. Lol. Ha! Get a hint. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and a guy can become good friends too. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Me? Huh, Yuri? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here, Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? So cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression while she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related to myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds so dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. Okay, we just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Fair enough. So that's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare for sorry. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Of course, cupcakes. Of course, it did the thing for us, dude. It did the thing for us. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! I open my eyes and find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You were staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. Hey. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Bolo Sayuri. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me a benefit of doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri, why do you think you don't have any boyfriend yet? Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. What is bro cooking? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. That this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about that. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful, the button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. I wonder why. I wonder why is it so tough to close that button. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got picked again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazers once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it is a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. That's a deal. Hehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from here where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Of course, Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Redwood guy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid of bringing things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, Reddit guy. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect, the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than what you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure about not reading it? You sure you are not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can't tell that she likes exploring the emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would be enjoying sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to try to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds and styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Oh god. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Then what do I have to do? What else is there to do in this game? I am not making a video. Yes. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, is just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. नीचे क्या लिखा है? अच्छा वो I can scroll, sorry. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you are writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Okay, I mean, fair enough point. बट हाँ मतलब शी इज़ काइंड ऑफ राइट. मैं अपनी बात करूँ तो शायद ऐसा ही होता है कि तुम एक बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर पहले बना लेते हो जो तुम्हारे दिमाग में आ रहा होता है, दी ओवरऑल पिक्चर जो है, एंड लेटर यू ट्राई टू मेक इट इवन बेटर थोड़ा बहुत एडजस्टमेंट्स करके. Another way of thinking about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? कितनी देर कर लिया भाई हमने? 1 घंटा. अरे भैया, आई एम काइंड टायर्ड ऑलरेडी. मैं 1 घंटे से रीडिंग मार रहा हूँ. It honestly feels like I myself am in the literature club right now. Writing a poem reading out to everybody, taking suggestions, giving suggestions. Damn भाई. देखो अभी 3 जनों की और बची है, उनको अपनी पोएम सुनाना और उनकी सुनना. अभी के लिए शायद मेरा थोड़ा सा औकात से बाहर है ये सब करना तीनों, ठीक है. Should I do one more or should I? हाँ ठीक है, बाद में करेंगे यार, मैं सही में थक गया. हाँ हाँ हाँ. ओके, किसकी पढ़नी है? एक और पढ़ते हैं, उसके बाद फिर बाद में कंटिन्यू करेंगे 2 का. यूरी के पास चलते हैं भाई. Yuri is a character. She's an item. अरे मतलब not that kind of item, but she's an item. I forgot to start speaking. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical to new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Okay. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Bye, Zhao. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Okay, it's time for Yuri's poem. It's a short one. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flick back. Okay, short one. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible writing. I just don't read script very often. I read subtitles of anime. Handwriting is pretty, of course. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Who should I show my poem next? Natsuki. What the hell, dude? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. It didn't evoke your emotions, so basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that I like it. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? हमारी poem didn't infuse emotions in her. And this is what she wrote. एक बार और पढ़ते हैं, ठीक है? Let's give it a try again. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Natsuki. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Well, just be honest. I am. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in the high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. That is what I did exactly right now. अरे इतना वो न बनो यार, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है सही. Okay. Yes, exactly. Like I said, for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. On purpose. Remember, on purpose. Anything Natsuki does is on purpose. It is not a flaw. It was on purpose. That's what it means to be like a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Bapre. Bapre. Okay, Bachi Sayuri. This is so good. I love it. I had no idea. I had no idea you were such a good writer. तुम्हारी पोम अच्छी नहीं है. तुमको नहीं पता तुम क्या कर रहे हो, बट शायद मेरे को भी नहीं पता कि मुझे क्या पसंद है, इसलिए शायद मुझे तुम्हारी पोम पसंद आई. This is Sayuri for us, guys. This is Sayuri for us. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Hey Bhagwan, she's extremely biased. Extremely biased. Monica was right. हे भगवान, इस लड़की को कुछ बताओ. हे भगवान. Yeah, literally, you are so weird, Sayuri. You are so weird. हाँ ठीक है, लाओ इसकी भी पढ़ा दो. डियर सनशाइन. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I am not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, yaar, this is actually good. Fuck, this is actually good. This is the best one out of all four. Somehow. एक बार अच्छे से पढ़ते हैं इसको. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I am not mad. I want breakfast. It's really good, bhai. This one is really good. Genuinely, bhai. मजा ही आई ये वाली पढ़ के. Sayari, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? I forgot to do it last night. I made eggs in toast. भाई मेरा टेस्ट ज़्यादा ख़राब हो गया है क्या? ऐसा हो गया है क्या? पता नहीं. It's a game that makes you judge yourself. क्यूट. वट इज हर प्रॉब्लम विद क्यूट? मतलब क्या दिक्कत है नात्सुकी क्यूट होने से? रियली भाई, शी इज क्यूट, ठीक है. व्हाट्स द मैटर विद एक्सेप्टिंग इट? आई डोंट गेट इट डूड. हाउ कैन दैट बी क्यूट? अरे इट इज क्यूट भाई, इट इज क्यूट. क्यों नहीं समझती हो तुम पगलू? क्यूट पगलू. Wow. अरे 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 हम पे डाल दिया इसने. अरे 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 Okay, what the fuck is she cooking? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri just... Does Yuri has a crush on us already? ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है क्या? भाई हमारे ऊपर लड़ाई हो रही है. ओ गॉड दिस इज सो गुड, दिस फील्स सो गुड. इज एवरीवन ओके? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Red Hood guy started showing up. हाँ भाई ये क्या चल रहा है ये? Natsuki! That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me. As if they just noticed I was standing there. Red Hood guy. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You understand that, right, headed guy? Well... Okay. Should we choose or should we let Sayori help? देखो, I kind of low-key agree with Yuri. तो वही करते हैं भाई. Let's go with Yuri. See, such a beautiful problem solver I am. Yes. ओके भाई बिग बॉस चल रहा है यहाँ तो प्रॉपर I would never do anything so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Never mind. See, saw it coming. I'm going to make some tea. Okay. Now, we're writing another poem, but the question is how long do we have to do that? How long? Just tell me. Just let me know how long. टैब फास्टर बट है कितना कितना बड़ा है ये अभी जस्ट लेट मी नो 15 मिनट और का है बस 15 मिनट और का है ठीक है भाई फिर तो चलो डोकी डोकी रोमांस बबल्स क्रिम्सन क्लाइमैक्स प्लेजर ऑरा agonizing wonderful lollipop vibrant destiny charm amazing lucky comfort anime our favorite word whisper cute ठीक है what क्या क्या what the hell अच्छा hey Yuri's giggling छी भाई I was listening or anything Yuri true भाई Yuri is a true gentleman gentlewoman What the hell? क्या? A cookie. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Nice. Sayuri just hugs everything. She hugs our sheet of paper. She hugs the cookie. She may even hug the cupcake. Sayuri being Sayuri. Literally, bhai, geez, just eat it. So rude. Hugger. Yes, absolutely. And then she bit her tongue. Wow. Beggars can't be choosers. And now Sayori hugs Natsuki as well. She is truly a hugger, a true hugger. Ah, jeez, I get it, I get it. Where's Monica anyway? True भाई, मेरा भी यही क्वेश्चन है. Where is Monica? Monica को लाओ. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Um, um, दिल का दरिया बह ही गया, इश्क इबादत बन ही गया. टूटा हुआ साज हूँ मैं, मोनिका का बंदा है. छी भाई, बॉयफ्रेंड? What on earth are you talking about? हाँ, नहीं 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 हो, नहीं है. Never mind that. Oh, okay. ठीक है, safe. Maybe. हाँ ना, why not? ये सब कुछ हमारी तरफ देख के क्यों होता है? लोग हमें देख के क्यों डिसाइड कर रहे हैं कि क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, पियानो बजाना चाहिए, नहीं करना है, बजाना चाहिए, पोएम सुनानी चाहिए, नहीं सुनानी चाहिए. Monica smiles sweetly. She won't let me down. She will never let me down. Main character. हाँ, ठीक है. रेड का है. You know, once a meanie, always a meanie. What? Clumsy Sayuri. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Gee, Sayuri. Oh, hey. Something is cooking. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How can you forget? Literally, you have a dhabba on your matha. Lal dhabba, big lal dhabba. You're becoming a unicorn and you forgot. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me stop crying. What is a boba, dude? What is a boba? A boba is a boba, nice. But honestly, this soundtrack is so settling. I can see the stories dheere dheere setting down. एकदम से it has taken a serious turn. It feels so relaxing. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. अच्छा ओ सायुरी को ध्यान से देखो बोबा. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Redwood guy. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Red Hood guy. I'm so glad that nothing has changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. Blue shirt would be better. Wow. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayuri hops to her feet. फिर से शुरू हो गई लड़की. इतना अच्छा लग रहा था, इतनी शांत लग रही थी, ये फिर उठ गई है, ये फिर बकचोदी करेगी, ये इसका बस चलेगा, ये अभी फिर गिर जाएगी, कोई भरोसा नहीं है. शी सायुरी. बाप रे. It's too late now, let's go. I'll hide it with my bangs. Nobody would notice. I forgot the stuff. I'm tired of this clumsy little weird girl. The one who is always clinging on me. I am tired. Bro, you said 15 minutes.
Trust.
For how long? You are you are breaking my trust.
तो रीड कर रहे थे मैं बिकॉज दैट टाइप कर रहा है
2 घंटे हो गए मुझे.
तू रीड करके कर रहा है
हाँ.
just skip through the boring part
क्या? Oh. Yep. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Okay? Load me. What the hell? Monica's tip for the day. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that... what the fuck is this handwriting? I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Metaphorical, huh? एमी अच्छा ओके. हाँ भाई है इरिटेटिंग, बहुत इरिटेटिंग है. बट इसकी क्या बोलूँ मैं, छोड़ो. भाई पिछली वाली पोएम क्या जहर थी. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, horses can run. Crazy थी भाई. I literally read it twice. And उसके बाद इसका कॉन्फिडेंस उरी बाबा. Fire of lake of fire type shit भाई, literally dude. Oh my god. Amy likes sky is blue. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably crossed. That's why I'm not friends with her. Yes, literally, bhai, Johnny the knife of DDLC. एमी यार ये लिटरली वैसी नहीं है. चाइल्डहुड पोएम्स होती थी, वो छोटी छोटी बुक्स आती थी, उनके अंदर ऐसे स्टोरी लाइन चलती थी विद राइम्स. लिटरली वो है ये, लिटरली एग्जैक्टली वो है ये. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Bapre. Not bad, right? हाँ बिल्कुल. Yup bhai, yup. Mean girl type shit. Yesterday she was warming up. Fire of lake of fire, dancing flames grow higher and higher. आओ चलो आखिरी बची सायोरी. ओ बट नहीं है ना, वो एक्टिव नहीं है ना. ओ दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट. ठीक है. ओके what the hell. It's really nice if it's really easy writing poems if I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, you idiot. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? I'm a little clumsy today, she says. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Yes, oh, today. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Is a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Nice, nice plot. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of mittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Damn comes the bottle to save the day. Acha down, sorry. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come. In such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Damn, bhai. Twice in a row. She's written the most beautiful poems out of all. The most beautiful poems. Such में भाई. Literally, did you really write this? What do you think, Vaganara? How do you like Sayuri's poems? You? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Shut the fuck up. भाई नाचुकी का तो स्किप कर रहा हूँ मैं भाई, बिल्कुल ही एकदम. Okay, that was it for today. Are you sure, Yuri? देखो, I would have also chosen Yuri, but before that moment, you don't like Sayuri. But that moment of crayon वाला जो था, that was good. That was really good. That is making me think Sayuri or Yuri. भाड़ में जाए. Yuri it is. I guess Sims like Sims. अरे यूरी चूज किया ना हाँ. Why you crying? हाँ, why you cry baby? Your mother father teach you this? हाँ. भाई मेरे को एक बात बताओ, कितने और दिन हैं? प्लीज़ 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 मुझे एक नंबर दे दो, एक नंबर दे दो. कितने कितने दिन हैं? It coming to an end from a long time, dude. It's 2+ hours. This literature club is getting on my nerves. देख ऑनेस्टली बता, देख इट्स ऑलरेडी 12. कितना और है? कितने दिन और है? ट्वेंटी more days. हाँ नहीं भाई, I am really tired. I am really tired. I am really tired. Really tired.
Complete this.
How long? Just tell me ना. वही हो गया.
Just do this.
हाँ.
Do this.
इस बार कुछ क्यूट वर्ड्स चुनेंगे हम. क्यूट, ब्लिस, किस, 12, pleasure, rose, family, sparkle, giggle, special, clumsy, sunny, agonizing, lust दोबारा जाएगा lust, lover, milk, dark, awesome, passion, precious. Ah!
एक बात बता, फेस्टिवल हो गया क्या?
नहीं,
कब?
पता नहीं, पिछली बार भी पिछले दिन तैयारियां हो रही थी बस. They were practicing.
Skip हो सकता है यार ऐसा part.
मार दूं, skip मार दूं पूरा poems वाला part.
ये वाला part skip हो सकता है.
पूरा poems वाला. नाचुकी की पड़े क्या? I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that. Nah, chodo bhai. I'm done already. Oh, don't tell me I can't skip. Why just skipping and not skipping?
Turn the camera off.
आइएगा.
Skipping का.
Just skipping and no skipping.
Skip unseen text.
नो स्किपिंग स्टिल. मैं बताता हूँ, देख पता है क्या हो रहा है.
ये फुल स्क्रीन डाउन ही कैसे हो रहा है?
नहीं, आई थिंक द गेम इज ऑल्सो रियली टायर्ड.
अरे नहीं, वो तो छोड़, उसका तो मैं समझ रहा हूँ. रुक जा,
देख एक स्लॉट
एक
सेव
बार
करो.
सेव कर.
हाँ सेव हुआ.
हो गया.
हाँ गया, ये स्क्रीन से गया. तूने फुल स्क्रीन पे डाला है? फुल स्क्रीन ऑन किया तूने?
रुक जा.
हाँ तो नहीं दिखेगा. तूने फुल स्क्रीन ऑन किया ना? बंद कर सेटिंग्स में. और कर्सर भी नहीं दिखेगा तेरे को.
कोई ना कोई तो बटन होता था स्किप का. ऐसा कैसे हो गया?
The game needs rest, and so do I.
कुछ ना कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है. Lady who knows everything, you know, tells a lady who wonders us. The lady knows everything.
अरे भाई
Bro, it's something. Lady knows everything. ऐसा कैसे हो रहा है? Skip क्यों हो रहा है? मैं बहुत irritated हूँ इस बात से. भाई काम करना.
वही हो. No way, dude. Tell me I'm not working faster than the skip button.
रुक जा. कर ले कैमरा ऑन.
Dead from within, भाई. Dead from within. ओरे भैया. Dead from within, literally. 2.5 घंटा हो गया है हमको ये करते हुए, 2.5 घंटा। कहाँ मैं 1 घंटे पे रुक जा रहा था, 1.5 घंटा एक्स्ट्रा खिलाया है इस वागन आ रहा था मेरे को। एंड द स्टोरी इज स्टिल नॉट कंप्लीट, वी स्टिल गो बैक होम इन सस्पेंस। बट क्या ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, इसको अगली किसी स्ट्रीम में कंटिन्यू करके ख़त्म कर देंगे भाई, ख़त्म तो कर देंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बट इस स्ट्रीम में ये नहीं हो रहा है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग, इफ़ यू आर वॉचिंग। आई एम रियली टायर्ड, मैं जाके बस अब सो जाएगा। यस, हाँ कर दिया कर दिया। सी यू गाइज इन द नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय। हम मिलेंगे अगली लाइव स्ट्रीम में। यूहू,
गलत मोड पे छोड़ा है अभी।
बाय बाय।
बहुत ही
वील रीस्टार्ट इट अगेन।
बहुत ही ज्यादा गलत मोड पे छोड़ा है। मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, तूने क्लिफ हैंगर पे छोड़ा है।
देख मज़ा तो तभी आएगा ना,
मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, तो क्लिफ हैंगर पे छोड़ा है।
मज़ा तो तभी आएगा ना।
तूने क्लिफ हैंगर पे छोड़ा है भाई, सच में।
कोई नहीं भाई, द टाइम विल कम।